servo reinstallation. That's where it's going to go. So I've sprayed all that with some black rust inhibiting stuff. And I sprayed the little bracket up black. That's going to look awful against that lovely shiny cylinder. I've ordered some nice new shiny stainless steel nuts and washers, rather than the grim whatever it is ones. Some copper slip, because you must lubricate stainless steel threads. I don't know why, but there you go. Because it was a bit of a fiddle, one of those fancy ratchet spanners. Off we go. Right, I can't even remember how it went. I think so that went like that. This went against the bracket on the inside with a hole. There it is. So let's see. So that must have gone like that. So that must have gone on there like that. It's gone all dangly now. Right, that goes there. Yes, because those pipes go that way. Right, one in, one out. And that goes. Oh dear. Well, that looks quite happy, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, you watch me drop a nut and washer as I'm doing it. One day I'm going to do this like this, and you see carpenters doing it with nails, and I'm going to like that and swallow a washer. Well, what did I just say before I started it, eh? I said you must lubricate stainless steel threads. I should have done it on the studs, so we'll do it on the studs. We've got spring washers on the back of them anyway, so. Don't lean on the paintwork. Hasn't even been out yet, has it? Everyone else comes in here and leans against it as well, don't they? We've got a nice car, shiny car. It hasn't been out on the road since it came back from the painters. It's sat here, customers come in, they lean against it. They go, oh, what a lovely paint job, and then rub their fingers across it, don't they? We had that with the Morris. Everyone used to come in and lean against the Morris. Right, once one's in, once one has one in, it should make the rest a little easier. Au contraire, because I can't even find the other one. Where's the other ones? On that. Flummoxed. One right at the top. And I hold them like that then and just sort of... No, I'm not going to put it on like that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wonder how long this took at the factory when they were assembling them.
Might not have had wings on it.
It might not have. Probably just a bracket that was dropped in all ready to go. Once we got the thread started, we're away. I think the spring washers might be a little thick. I'm going to get cramp in my calves any second. God dear. Krypton factor. Or it's a knockout, don't know which. Generation game, and tonight, Bruce, challenge for our family is to put remote servo on. Right, I think we'll have a break for a drink, don't you?
Yeah, I can put kettle on.
Kettle on. Right, take two. Look what I did. Of course, I went, oh, that's going to go in there all right. Where's that one going to go? Put it in the wrong way round, didn't I? Now this might make it either harder or easier to get in. So that pipe goes in there, so that goes on that way round. Hang on a minute. Oh, I see what they've done. They've put the bloody servo, that bit on, t'other way round. Is that going to make a difference? Yeah, I'm going to have to put a longer piece of pipe in, but...
You've got a longer piece of pipe.
Yeah, I'll have to get a longer piece of pipe. Cost on this job keeps going up, doesn't it? That goes on.
Oh, that looks more like when we took it out now.
So that goes... Ah! Look, that makes more sense, doesn't it?
And now it all joins up.
That all joins up. I still can't get at the nuts and washers at the back. But I'm not going to let that put me off, am I? Boys and girls. No. I don't know any better. Well, that's one in. That went in a lot easier, didn't it? Two in. Oh, you're spoiling me. I am hampered because I cut my, if you recall, I cut my thumb quite badly. Look at that, that's only been, how long's that been?
A week?
No,
No,
longer
2
than
weeks.
that. 2 weeks. That's healing up quick. It must be the oxygen tent I sleep in at night. Oh, washer's on. The washer can hold long enough for me to get the off of the nut to it. Come on, so a couple of turns, just get the thread started, and we're away. Come on. Oh, it's teasing me. Come on. Come on. I'll get this hand in there now. Fumble it and it'll drop off. Is that it? Ooh. I am impressed. Right, I'll tighten those up and then we'll put the others in. Right, that's those three in. This one went in here. Oh, hang on. I know what it did. It had... What did it? Extra nut there. Right. That went in there. This is the one you had to help me with when I was undoing it. Maybe a socket's job. Where is it? There it is. Right, and we've had a minor mishap. That little rubber plug comes out all right. Went to unscrew that one. That one snapped off.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. However, an easy out, or I don't know. I've always known them as easy outs, or which is probably a trade name, or stud extractors. But you see these devices that go on studs and take them out with a socket, which is a different thing again. Anyway, that goes in there, and with any luck. How's that? Saved, otherwise that would have had to come out again. We don't want to be doing that, do we?
No, not
No,
at all.
right, so that's that done. We'll put this one in. Should we put it so it's the pretty side facing upside or downside? What do you reckon?
Doesn't make any difference in an engine.
Well, yes it does. Look, go somewhere. I've got to open the bonnet up and show people, haven't I? It's the rule.
All your shiny bits under the
Shiny
engine.
bits, yeah. So I'll put that and that on.
I'm quite looking for the whole idea of going somewhere.
I know it's going to be great, isn't it? It is going to be good.
Technically, we could go somewhere now.
Yes, we could refill the system up, but I'd have to lose some silicon fluid every time we change the component, and it ain't cheap. I mean, we can do that if you want. I've got no problems with that at all. I've spoken to all the hose manufacturers and all the seal manufacturers, and they said that if it's relatively modern...
Oh, so you have to fill it with the other stuff first?
No.
Just fill it with
I'll fill it
silicone.
with silicon now,
Yeah.
but if I change the calipers or something else at a later date, I've got to lose that much.
Don't you put it back in?
Well, and that's just going to drip out. It's just going to... They're going to lose like an egg cup full or something.
Oh,
every
not
time.
loads.
Oh,
not
loads.
like
No,
two
no,
bottles
no,
worth.
I don't have to refill it. I just
I
go
thought you meant you have to
some.
refill it.
No, right, okay.
Oh, that's not so bad. I thought you meant you had to, like, all
No,
those
no, no,
bottles
no,
we
no,
bought,
no,
have to
no.
put them all back in again.
No. Right, okay. Let's get doing this up, and then we'll reconnect the pipes. Okay. So, I'm going to put a little smear of... Where's my torch? Little smear of grease on. Just to ease it on its way in. Brake grease, by the way, not just any old grease. And I'm going to keep that there because I want that, because I'm going to put some of that on the hose when it goes on too. Right. That is going to go in that one. I'm not going to connect the other one yet, so it's really important to get threads straight. That seems somewhat reluctant to start, but you've got to get it lined up absolutely so. Further investigation is required there. I could put this somewhere where I could... It's not doing anything at all, that torch, is it? Not doing anything at all, right. That's proving difficult. Once it gets in there, it'll be away. No.
I'm going to come back.
Okay, come back. Right, I got it in. That proved to be a little tricky. It just literally, that pipe was just a little bit taut, and you've got to get them dead straight before they go in. Now then, I'm going to clean round there, because if there's going to be a leak, I want to be able to spot it. I don't want to look at a puddle or a pool or something and say, was that there before? Was that what was on it from assembly? Same with that one. Keep an eye on that. Nothing on there. Right, okay. Next job is to... Oh, they put a lovely little bit of heat shrink on that to stop the muck getting in transit. In Humber, not in transit. I'm going to put a little smear of grease on that just to ease it on. Just to ease it on. Not letting me get down the hole, just onto those ribs. Pipe. On there. Do that Jubilee clip up. And that will be it for today, unless we're going to take one of the calipers or both the calipers off. What do you reckon?
We need a cup of coffee and discussion over
We'll
that.
have a discussion over that and a cup of coffee, yes?
Lots of things to consider.
Is there a malted milk biscuit?
There is a malted milk biscuit.
Right. Malted milk biscuit is the...
King.
Yes, it's the biscuit of Humberings, isn't it? Or is it not? Does Humberings have an official biscuit?
The fruit shortcake comes in pretty close.
Fruit shorties are pretty good. Maybe there's a competition coming up there. Yes, we're going to do a competition. Win packet of malted milks and a packet of fruit shorters.
I think it needs to be chocolate malted milk. But if it's a competition,
yeah, we don't want to be too extravagant, do we?
yeah, but chocolate malted milks are a treat. If it's a prize,
Win some biscuits. We'll work out how you're going to do that, or what you've got to do to win a packet of biscuits, depending which region you live in. Because if you live in another country, malted milk might be banned, and we don't want to be had up for sending contraband through the post. Right, we're going to have a chat about what we're doing next. There we are for now. Not connected that one yet. Until the calipers are done, or the rest of it's done. We're going to decide whether we're going to do the calipers or just refill it with with the silicone and move it, because we have an emergency situation coming up, don't we?
we do.
Yes.
We've got a few announcements, big announcements to make.
Yes.
About life.
About life in general. Right. Okay.
But they're coming.
They're coming, yes. Right, watch this space. So, coffee them.